As we've been reporting this morning, former kidnap victim Elizabeth Smart testified yesterday that she was raped every day by her kidnapper during her 9 months in captivity nearly 7 years ago. This was the first time that her father, Ed Smart, had heard some of the most disturbing details, and he joins us this morning live from Salt Lake City. Mr. Smart, thanks for joining us. Good morning.
Thank you, Maggie.
You sat there yesterday and watched your daughter bravely testify for an hour and 40 minutes. What did she reveal that you didn't know before?
You know, I just had no idea of the extent of the abuse and manipulation that she lived through for those 9 months. And I just, when I heard the entire story and his manipulation of her, I feel like he is absolutely manipulating our courts to death. And that if he isn't found competent, it will be an incredible travesty, and our system is, truly broken. One of the things that's really disturbing me right now is, we've been through the state system, we're currently in the federal system. The U.S. Attorney General is potentially going to be changing Brett Tolman, our U.S. Attorney here in Utah, and as a father, I would plead and ask him to hold off. We've tried and tried to get this thing to an end, and at the moment, I feel more, there's greater prospect that this nightmare can come to an end. And as a father, I would just ask him to consider what our family's been through, what Elizabeth's been through, and plead with him to not change the prosecutor at this point.
She's been through so much, and yet she's so composed and so together when she relives it. Does she have her moments of weakness when she just does crack? Her comment to me a couple of weeks ago as we were talking, she said, "Dad, this is the last thing on earth that I want to talk about." And, yesterday I was completely amazed at how she was able to move forward, and I just want to thank all of those people out there who have prayed for her and continue to pray for her, because I believe that that has truly given her strength to be able to move forward. And I just, as a family, we knew that yesterday would be very hard. I was amazed. We left and went up to our cabin and have just been kind of enjoying each other. But I feel like there's so many victims out there that this happens to, and as a country we have got to change that. And I would encourage everyone, go to notonemorechild.org and also Rad Kids. The Early Show did a wonderful job of presenting that program a few years ago, and I would encourage parents to learn about it. Our children need to know that nobody such as this person has the right to do this to them. Mm-hmm. It's totally unacceptable, and it's okay to tell. Right. And I think Elizabeth really stood out yesterday and tried to say to other victims that, this is a horrible thing that's happened. It's an outrage, but justice has to be served. These people cannot get away with what they have, and this may be happening within a family, it may be happening by a stranger, but it's just something that our children have to learn, that fine line that nobody has the right to hurt them. All right, Ed Smart, thank you very much.